Well, will you look at you? You clicked on this. Means you're pretty miserable. And you have a good reason why you need to not look miserable. I don't know what your circumstance is, kiddo. You may be in a job and you need the money and you're trying to not let your boss know that you are about to lose your shit. You may be in a relationship, be like a sugar daddy situation. You got to make sure he thinks you're happy. Otherwise, your bills don't get paid. You could be kidnapped. And it's in your best interest to make sure that your captor thinks you're happy, because then he's more inclined to go out for the day and go and buy more duct tape and stuff to like kidnap more people. And then that buys you time while he's out at Home Depot. You can try and pick the lock off the shipping container that you're locked in. That's a good reason to want to pretend to be happy. Regardless of what your scenario is, I'm not here to judge. I'm here to help you fake it. Okay, lesson number 1, you have to smile like you mean it. None of this smiling just with your mouth. Watch, here's a demo. Okay, ready? See? Shows you're dead inside. Well, I'm going to do it again. Sometimes I know what you're going to do. You're going to be like, oh my God, I'll just make my mouth bigger. But here's the thing. It's called the Duchenne smile. Keep up with the science. You need to make your eyes smile too. You got to go like this. Ready? Hang on. Got to pretend I'm happy. See, you gotta crinkle your eyes. See how happy I look? I look like a fucking ray of sunshine. Yeah, you gotta. If you're in front of your boss, just scrunch your face so hard. There's no denying you are absolutely delighted to be there. Yeah. All right. That's lesson number 1. Lesson number 2, body language. This is obvious. Like none of this shit. None of this curled over, sad. You gotta be upright, make eye contact. Don't be a weirdo. Hugging people could be a bit touchy-feely depending on your environment. Try not to hug your kidnapper unless they demand it. But then, like body language, like show that you're engaged, even if you're not. Okay, 3rd lesson, photos. Do not be captured on film looking like you are ready to end it, okay? If you want to keep your job and it's at the company picnic and someone's got pictures, you got to be on. Hot tip, jump in your photos. Anytime you see someone about to take that picture, jump. No one unhappy is jumping. Have you noticed that? Everybody jumping is happy. That's you now. Always jumping. The next lesson is kind of obvious. It involves your attire, right? Don't wear dark clothes if you're feeling dark inside. Duh. Try this one. Wear a flowered shirt. Because nobody wearing a flowered shirt looks like they are not completely enthused to be alive. Yeah, you could be sitting there looking not enthused, but enthusiasm screams off your shirt. Another thing, you could use like flowered journals, but you have to use a flowered pen at the same time. And that just like it reeks of happiness. Yeah, I mean, another thing happy people do is they exercise. God, those fit people are so happy. Just go to the gym, tell everybody you went to the gym, tell everybody about how you went for a walk. I mean, go for the walk. Be seen walking. Don't take the bus. It's not a happy environment for you. Just walk. Walk. Always wear running shoes. Always. Happy people wear hokas. Another lesson, call a friend or text. Create the illusion of happiness by leaving a lot of happy emojis. Here are my favorites. Obviously, the crying with laughter, and then the sideways guy crying with laughter. He's like extra happy. Hot tip. Exclamation points, scream, ambulance. Yeah, if you're working with a client and that client is a horrible human and you don't want them to know that you hate them deeply, just use exclamation points. It offsets any kind of dagger eyes you might be giving them. Yeah, another one is like to be outside, the outdoors. Science shows really good for your well-being. Be out there, tell everybody that you were out hiking. Maybe bring hiking poles into a meeting. Be like, I was just on the trails this morning. Everyone's like, wow, she is just joyful. Music is another one. Yeah, do not play the Smiths. You can't be heard listening to Sarah McLachlan, at least any of the Mooney tunes. You've got to listen to something peppy and upbeat. Get into polka if you have to. Get into something with a high beats per minute. Yeah, everybody will confuse you for being a happy person if you listen to like techno pop. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Sorry, it's sponsor time. Here you go. It's just a very quick ad. Yeah, you know who this is not sponsored by? The Skittles people. I normally have nothing against Skittles. I love Skittles. I kind of make it a hobby to go around and find vending machines where I can just go and get red Skittles. And this is the beef I have, you people. Yeah. You know why? Because you make a package of citrus Skittles, which everybody knows are the worst Skittles. I don't want your mother's citrus fucking Skittles. I want red Skittles. You Skittles people, I will let you sponsor me because I know you're dying to sponsor this if you come up with a red bag. All right? We got a deal here, people? God damn it. Another one, do something nice. Do a favor for somebody. Okay, find somebody who you're worried thinks you're miserable. Maybe like your in-laws or whatever. Again, back to your captor and be like, how can I help you? Offer to help, because usually satisfied people with their lives are like willing to do nice things for other people. There's another one for you. Do a random act of kindness. It's like random acts of happiness, basically. That's what that is. This one's so obvious it hurts, but you have to have a gratitude journal and everybody needs to know about it. Yeah. Every conversation you have to kind of pepper in with like, oh, I'm going to put that in my gratitude journal tonight. Yeah. No matter what it is. Dumbest thing could be like, oh my gosh, that cloud. It's so creative looking. I'm going to put that in my gratitude journal tonight. I'm so grateful for that cloud. And everybody's like, whoa, someone's happy. Happy people tend to, be in the moment and savor things. So like, don't just drink your water. Moving on. That's like the move of a miserable person. A happy person does this. Wow. So grateful that I have water. And then, Okay, baby, don't make that sound. But you really want to let people know that you are experiencing the moment, like embracing the water. See the difference, right? Fast, not interested in being alive, savoring the water, off the fucking charts. Hobbies. Happy people have hobbies. Have you ever met somebody who's like totally into a hobby? Woodworking, stamp collecting, I don't know, whatever the fuck they're doing, but they're always happy, right? Because they got the newest modeled train piece from Amazon in the mail, whatever it is. Take up a hobby. Have everybody know about the hobby. Maybe on your break at work, go into like a sort of private area, but make sure the door is open and totally have them hear you practice playing the flute. It doesn't matter if you're playing it badly. You're going to play it badly. You're going to be terrible, but have them hear that you have a hobby. You are a happy hobbyist. Another one is to share good news. There's this sciencey thing called capitalization, and it's when something good happens to you, you let other people know. Not like a braggy asshole. That is not cool. This is about letting people know with excitement. Tell somebody that you got a new bike. Obviously, especially if it's your hobby and especially if it's outdoors. Oh my God, you're hitting so many happy high notes here. Don't keep the good news in, because happy people share good news. And I'm going to leave you with a real gem. Walk around carrying flowers. Think about it. There's nobody in the history of humanity who has walked with a bouquet, especially of sunflowers. Sunflowers are so obnoxiously happy. It's like slapping someone in the face with happy. The more sunflowers, the slappier. Yeah. I mean, tulips, they're definitely, on the chipper side. But I would say like the more garish the color of flower. If you hold sunflowers, you're going to dupe your therapist into thinking you're happy. Like it is an automatic win. So I don't know. What do you think? Is this stuff making you feel inspired to fake it till you make it? I mean, obviously I'm telling you all these things because it's beneficial sometimes to create the happiness ruse. But I don't know. Maybe there's like a side effect that by doing these things for jokes and for fakes, maybe at the end of the day, you'll end up just a little bit happier. I'm not making any promises, but science does say, just say it. So anyways, if you have other ideas on how to create the illusion of happiness, please share. If you have situations where you have had to try to fake being happy, please share. We're just going to crowdsource happiness faking, okay? And we're going to see where this takes us. All right. By the way, there's a cat there. Pets make you look happy. Go get a golden retriever. Automatic. Slam dunk. Happy. All right, I got to get out of here.